Welcome back to D&D Session 11 Part 2. You join us after the gang have managed to defeat 2 giant sharks. They then get their ship, the Raw Dog, off of the reef, repaired and on their way. Again on their heading of northeast towards their final destination, the Horn. However, before you get to the Horn, it's now later in the day.
Hi.
And this is Ross Hornby, Chris Trott, and Craig Frost playing Titus, Sword, and Kapipi. My name's Alex Smith, the mastermind. Some may call me the mastermind, the genius, the visionary behind Booty.
Dreamweaver.
The weaver of dreams, the stitcher of nightmares,
Magnus Opus.
the patron of purgatory. We begin, or rather we continue the story with the sun setting on the horizon. It is about 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, evening. We are moving along at a nice pace. It's a nice gentle breeze, nothing too strong. You're not moving at the full speed of the Raw Dog. Kapipi raises his hand.
No, this is Ook. Are we anywhere on here? Like, can I use this at all, or?
Not really.
Okay, don't worry then.
Kapipi receives 10 lashings from the crew for insubordination.
That's what you get for not dropping the Iron Maiden and raising it when Titus asked for it.
I was getting eaten by a shark. Look at the back of my calf there.
You were getting eaten.
It's doing nothing to him because he's got a fucking
you just
shell.
feel nothing.
Lashing does not do anything to at all.
Also,
I could have died.
It's just bouncing off his
I
shell.
wipe my oily hand over the shell and remember the inscription of the coordinates of the portal
Oh yeah.
on the front. It's like, that was a nice feature.
1337 6969.
If only.
969.
Yeah.
Give it a
well,
knock
yeah.
and lash him again. Feel that?
You can't lash me. Well, I'm a captain. Ah!
I'm gonna run up to his back and spit on it.
You're just
could have
lashing my
saved
shell.
me.
I can't feel
You
anything.
could have saved me,
anything.
Kapipi.
This is
I was
just-
down there. You didn't know what spells I could have done.
I was trying to
fish
save you.
food.
You didn't think to climb up the
I did climb up it in the
chain?
end, didn't
And then you
I?
dropped it.
Because I was getting eaten by the shark.
Why is a shark on the...
You could have tucked into your shell. You know you could have done.
And then I still wouldn't be able to pull you up. What
Whatever.
good would that been? At least
Whatever.
at least I dropped you, turned around, got Terrence to fart on the shark, distract it so that you could shrink it.
You're lucky I don't turn you into something unnatural.
I think we just need to chill out a little bit. We've had a busy day.
Dinner's nearly ready.
Dinner's nearly ready.
Now we're talking.
The scent,
the
the
sun is
scent of
setting.
veal of the sea, aka baby turtle, drifts up
Yes.
from the kitchen come gun deck.
Wait a sec.
Tucking in my little... I'm ready.
If we're all here having dinner,
Yeah.
who's driving the ship again?
If you're here...
You look up and it's just slowly spinning
We're
on
just
its
going in a
own.
circle.
yeah, it's just like, hold on.
I thought we'd have seen...
I think I've seen this bit of sea before.
I've seen that cloud before.
There's a maintenance issue here.
Dr. Feelgood, could you take the helm while we have dinner?
I am way too small to operate a ship, sir.
Fuck.
Can you get an automaton to do it?
Why don't you ask one of your first mates to do it? You've got 2 of them.
But they're our mates.
They
can have
one
dinner
of them's
with
making
us.
dinner.
One of
Let's
them's
get-
cooking.
Andy, take the reins.
Andy's
Oh,
the
no
one
one is
cooking.
cooking, you bell end.
Get the other
Sorry,
first
sir.
mate. Jesus Christ, I'm glad we're not paying him.
Bongo,
Yes, sir.
could you take the ship, please?
Of course I can, yes.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
hold
What
a
were you
steady
doing?
course.
What were you doing before,
I
Bongo?
was attempting to repair one of the broken cannons.
Listen, Bongo,
I'm listening,
if
yes.
we're out on the deck
Yes.
preparing ourselves for a lovely dinner,
Yes.
just assume that you should be controlling the ship, all right?
Very good, yes, I'll
That's
make
it.
that a top priority.
If no one's controlling the ship, you can do
Control the ship.
it. Just keep it on. Just keep it not hitting coral reefs or
They come out of nowhere.
icebergs or giant pieces of
God,
land or other ships.
Icebergs are a low threat in this area.
It doesn't matter. We don't want to hit anything.
We're not going to hit an iceberg.
Good.
We might.
We'll
there
take
might
that
be a
one off the
stray
list.
wizard or something.
Still look for them though.
Or
If you-
icebergs.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me up in the crow's nest then?
Well, no. I just mean don't.
On the wheel.
Just keep hold of the wheel.
the
Don't.
wheel
We're
straight.
spinning. We've been spinning on this circle.
I'm
for
off my
30
food.
minutes.
Come to the bowl now, Bowser Mandy, sir, and a bowl of turtle stew just sprays across the deck.
No, I got my hands on it and start eating. Wasteful.
I'm going to have some of this.
Wasteful. This is good food.
I take Titus's bowl and start eating that.
I'm much disappointed.
No, you bastard. You bastard. That's mine. It's good
you're
now.
already eating off the deck.
Veal of the
good.
sea is normally so tender.
Guys,
but he's,
lovely.
he's overcooked this. This
He's
is
not
like,
done it as
is
nowhere
like-
near as well as
it's
Leclerc
like chewing
back at
leather.
Turtle Bay.
It's,
We
I
didn't know
should've-
how good we had it back on land.
All I had was cornbread before.
I'm sorry, I've not made it before. I've eaten a couple of times, but that chef they've got, Leclerc, he's just so good.
You only had to reheat
great.
it.
You just have to heat it up. You've like
Nah,
fully cooked
they
this.
gave me the constituent parts. It wasn't already done.
It's like charcoal. I could write my name with this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what do you want me to do, sir? I mean, you don't pay me. I'm not a chef. What do you want?
I'm going to cancel your
mate.
subscription to Hello Fish.
Nice. Where are we going to get our fresh goods from? Once a week, a fish turns up and hands me a box of fish, which again is
Hello.
a
Cancel
little
the
bizarre.
subscription, because this was pathetic.
I
I
think a
don't
lot
want
of
it again.
Streenies do that, don't they? It's like a
Oh,
submarine
yeah, they turn up for the
service.
submarine. That's what they do. Yeah. That's
Sub-service.
what they're using their highly advanced submarines
use the
for.
subway.
The gig economy. Yeah. They turn up and they're like, "Oh, is this your box?" Thing is, though, like I come home from a hard day of first mating. Sometimes I just don't fancy making everything from scratch.
You just
I
rather
feel
eat
like
an oily
it's a
mackerel.
nice idea to have fresh food every night, but ultimately, with the modern lifestyle of a first mate, you simply do not have the time. Perhaps they're trying to harken back to a time when one person could stay at home and cook meals all the time, but that just isn't it anymore. You know, this is modern society.
I noticed you're sitting here talking to us as if you're
Well, I
equal.
don't know the cooking. I spent 3 hours cooking.
You did.
Just
3.
remember who doesn't pay your wages, all right?
I remember, all right? I remember the first time somebody offers me a better deal. I wanted to be on this ship because it's magical, but already we've ran into some reef. A shark nearly ate all of us on
That
the
reef
deck.
came at us.
This is adventure.
speed.
This is the life of adventure that you signed up for.
All right.
It's got ups and downs.
I know.
There'll be ups.
If you want some gloves to go slap Kevin about to feel better, there you go.
That's the morale,
Yeah.
booster.
Go on.
Go on then, he takes your glove.
Go on.
All right, Kevin, where the hell are you? Why don't you just see him
You'll
walk
find
downstairs?
this is a rewarding experience for all of us.
It's really,
What? And then you just hear Kevin come to the realization that somebody else has come down, not to be good to him. No.
he's going to feel right as rain after that.
It's cathartic. But
Yeah.
we mustn't tell anyone.
Kevin's
about
beatings will continue until morale improves. All right.
Frankly.
This is dreadful, isn't it?
You brought this on, Kevin. All right. Don't say I'm dreadful. You started this. All
This
right.
world is just making us awful people.
Oh, it's the world.
Yes, it's the world that's
around
hurting
us.
us.
Look, we've been attacked by sharks.
Yeah.
Giant krakens have tried to kill us and eat us.
Ship destroying coral reefs springing out at us without us ever knowing that it was happening.
Yeah, without Kevin, we'd be a mess.
We would be a mess.
So we've got
Kevin
to
is
thank
our
him for
rock.
something. And
Our rock
our way
bottom.
of thanking him just happens to be, put on the gloves.
He's already dead. How much worse can it get for him? Anyway,
Don't know.
let's think about our future. The horn.
Whatever's in the horn. Do we know what's
So
in the
you're
horn
sat
yet?
around chatting away, eating your
How
bowls
far
of
away are
sugar.
we from this mushroom place?
Not far. You should be there within the hour.
Oh, just so you know, I've been consulting the charts, and although we were going around in a circle for a good 45
I thought you were going to be steering the ship.
No, he's
Oh,
now.
imagine me yelling from the steering wheel down onto the deck.
right, yeah.
I just don't want to because
Speak up.
my voice isn't. I'm a dwarf and my voice doesn't carry very far. We should be there in about 45 minutes, gentlemen. It should appear off the nose any time
I
now.
don't think we're gonna have much time for a party tonight.
No.
We're here, mind you.
But we're here for coconuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Cocktails, stock up, the final party before the big horn.
Yeah, the party. We're gonna have some fungus. Fungi,
I'm actually going to be
guys.
seeing a lot of my dead ancestors and maybe seeing their graves. So while you're having a party, I'll be crying my eyes out.
Okay.
That honestly, that's a good pre.
Right.
That's a good pre for me.
You get the sadness out.
Gets me in the party.
All that's left is
spirit.
happiness.
Well,
Right?
I'm anxious about what's to come.
You should see a hobgoblin funeral. It's
Oh, what's that like?
fucking mental.
What happens there?
It's insane.
What do
There's
people do
so
to each
many
other? Do people
orgies.
do weird things to each other?
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you think
really?
new hobgoblins are made?
Do you get to watch?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. We should go to a
Swap in
funeral.
and out.
We should go to a hobgoblin. We should
Fucking
crash one.
graves. They fuck in the open grave.
It's hard to tell if
If,
it's like
sorry?
a funeral.
Fuck in the open graves.
How did you know?
I've been to one.
Oh, no way. Yeah.
Says-
There's a lot about your
says-
culture I
says-
don't understand
Who's
or
saying
have
that?
witnessed.
Just
so
assume if it's like a major milestone event, it's usually some sort of hobgoblin orgy.
I've been in one, and yeah, that was just a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever
call
heard
it-
about this? Basically, hobgoblins aren't sexually attracted to each other unless somebody's died.
Yeah, it really gets us going.
That's something that really turns them on.
So how
Which
do
is
you know that,
why
Andy?
you morning.
I'm a worthy man. I served
Andy,
on many
have you had
crews.
sex with a hobgoblin?
No.
He
Ugly
wouldn't. He
bastards.
wouldn't be
Sorry.
standing. He'd be dead.
He called them ugly.
Huh?
I
He said
I think I
hobgoblins
find it repulsive.
are ugly.
You trying to talk me up?
Your bag's,
time for
your bag's
flirtation there,
slipping
Andy.
off.
Oh, my
Your
bag,
bag's
sorry.
slipping off. Grab that.
Tuck it back down.
Thank you.
Is that better?
Thank you.
Much better.
Much better. You clearly were.
Any chance we
in
can
a frenzy
open the eye
earlier.
holes a bit more, or is that going to reveal too much of my face? I want bigger eye holes.
We could align the eye holes with your eyes.
We can have the lopsided eyes.
Can you get a dagger and just do that real quick
I'll
for
cut
me?
another hole above the first
You
one.
good with your dagger? You're good with the dagger.
Yeah, I'm
Go
good
on.
with the
Take it
dagger.
off. Do it while it's on.
Open his eye hole.
I lunge at him.
All right, roll a hit.
I missed, but I did roll a 19. That wasn't a fudge, I promise. What was the type of roll?
Just a melee.
21.
Boom. Perfect. That's lovely. Thank you. You did an excellent job.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that could have gone bad, couldn't
That
it?
could have gone very bad.
Imagine if you blinded me in one eye.
Literally threw all my weight behind that.
Honestly,
Fucking hell!
you would have been a little bit more useless.
I mean, you're a great actor, Andy.
Wow. You can't see any of this. It's under a bag. It's just for me.
Just for you. Yeah.
Right. That's dinner done. I'll bring dessert up. Yeah.
Lovely, yeah. What is the
Oh,
dessert?
what have we got?
It's lime wedges.
Lime wedges.
Just
Wedges of lime.
God, yes.
Yes.
Again, we're on a ship. Food's designed for long periods of travel. I ain't got no custard.
You got any gunpowder you can sprinkle on top of the wedges?
You want gunpowder lime?
Yes,
Caramelise
please.
it at the table.
At the table. Table carrot, I like this. He comes back up with a little tray of lime wedges and then gets one of those like old like musket charge, like pours it over the top
That's
and
the
then
good
just.
stuff there.
Would anyone like to do the honors? Titus, would you like to summon a flame?
Sure. Flame, yes.
Scorched limes.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Grab,
Beautiful.
grab what you can there. Blackened to the taste.
Lovely.
Oh, they're hot.
Yes.
Boiling
and sour.
acidy.
Hot and sour.
See, the nice thing about this is it puts you off dessert, which is.
There was dessert, was it?
You're right. I don't want a
Yeah,
dessert.
that was
now.
it.
That's
but,
enough.
But now
for
you
me.
don't want dessert. Yeah, exactly.
I've lost all my taste buds.
Yeah,
It's
that
the
was
same
it.
as filling me up.
Yeah. But
Right.
removing
Only
the
I
want
will
for
be-
dessert is akin to have eaten dessert. I think. It's
Yeah.
just without the fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
this
just
is
takes,
all.
Yeah.
takes the fun out of no longer wanting dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Sea
real-
savvy. That's what Andy is. Sea savvy. He's pointing at his brain, I think.
No,
We
no,
will,
there's
we will
nothing
get
in
you
there.
a cookbook though. Next time we stop off somewhere, we'll get you a cookbook.
Hello?
We should.
We should.
Let's leave Andy to it, eh?
Every night's going to be like this otherwise. We need to get him some lessons.
Okay, right. Well, I'm gonna clean up, and he takes all your plates.
Bongo!
Oh yes.
Speed up! Speed.
He leans slightly forwards.
Whoa. Whoa. I want to get there a bit quicker, get a bit bored.
Okay. All right. So 15 to 20 minutes more. You see in the gloom. It's very dark now. The stars are all out though, so there's a starlight.
Wonderful.
The moon is 3/4 full, so you've got a good amount of light. You see a very strange-looking island. You think at first you see trees, tall, great trees, similar to those of the great forests from the mainlands and things like that. But instead of trees, you realise the tops and indeed the trunks are not leafed or leafy. And the tops are like great umbrellas. They're huge mushroom caps reaching into the sky. I'm going to show you what it would have looked like in the daytime, or at least one of them. Greg, just pick the early ones, the ones I said. See, this is the kind of thing you start to see.
Lovely.
So out of the gloom,
Big mushrooms.
big mushroomy kind of things. The trees as well are sort of almost fungal. Their leaves are leaf-like but kind of fungal. There are some similarities to the coral as well that you've seen in reefs and things like that. It's a strange amalgamation. There are
How lovely. What lovely
small
imagery.
huts that locals have set up. There isn't really much of a thriving town or even really much of villages on this island. The island itself is a couple of miles long. Well, rather circular, but if you were to measure it, it has a diameter of a couple of miles. And it's largely not particularly hilly. It's a flat-ish, tropical-looking island with mushroom and coral features. As you approach it, you approach into a small bay. Looking over the edge of the ship, you begin to see swirling of colors and lights as the corals, the unique corals that have grown around this island, begin to glow and pulse as the ship passes over them. They detect your presence and they glow to greet you. In the air, a misty fog begins to gather up on the top of the water as the evening is set in. Moisture and fog is gathering above the ocean. Within that fog, are microscopic spores that have come from the fungus of the island. And they too are bioluminescent. They glow and pulse almost in response to or in unison with the corals beneath the water. They are dancing a merry dance of nature as your ship sails through this gently glowing soup. The wind becomes very still and the ship slows to a drifting pace as you approach the shore. You can see over the edge, the glowing corals allow you to judge the depth very well. So when you get to an appropriate depth, you know when to stop and lower your anchor, essentially.
What a beautiful sight. I don't know where that glow comes from, but I certainly hope it's not bioluminescent algae, because I've got a terrible allergy to that sort of stuff.
Should we be breathing this in?
No.
There's a stench
This
of
is
death
probably
in
not
here.
that.
Can you smell it? Smell the death?
Well, it's just a bit damp and
It's mushroom dank, I think.
danky, yeah.
Death.
Just it's very
Dank smell.
porous and moist.
Smells like dead people.
Hoisty.
Smells like lots of dead
I think
people.
I'm pretty sure you're just, you know,
No, it's dead people.
the
I've smelled it
placebo.
before.
You're thinking about your dead
Stop
family.
breathing.
Up ahead, you can see lanterns lit on the noses of
Retching.
small
You're ruining the
ships.
moment.
And a small rowboat is coming out to meet you.
Hello, rowboat.
It comes
Good to
along,
meet you.
Who goes there?
comes alongside and says, "Hello, I am rowboat." No, it's not. It's somebody in a rowboat.
Fucking hell, there's a person in there.
Whoa.
Who would have thought? A rowboat bumps up against the side, and you look over, and beneath you is a triton, a fish person, much like.
Fucking hell, it's one of
Titus.
you. Look.
Oh there!
Hello there.
Oh, hello!
Oh, hey.
You're here to bury your dead as well?
No. What?
We've come here to bury your old grandma.
Oh no, that's the smell.
Yep. Well, you can smell it from
Does
here.
she stink?
Oh, she stinks like a dirty
I
port.
thought I could smell something.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
God damn it, she smells like a food bin.
Jesus.
God, she had a wretched groin smell.
Oh gosh. But she's buried now. You buried her.
She's buried, yes. We've
that's
lowered
good.
her into her shroomy tomb.
Nice. What are these shroomy tombs like? Do I have to go in one when I die?
No, it's a tradition of the towns myself and some of my compatriots come with. It's not all Triton that do this. It's us weirdos. Would you like to come ashore?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Would you all like to come ashore?
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
dirty buggers. Nobody's going to be coming on this show. I'm kidding. That was a little Triton joke.
It's more like Titus. Great.
Right, lower yourself down. Come on. I haven't got all night.
Yeah. I'm going to jump in.
You jump.
Boink.
Look, we literally have a ramp which you
Yeah.
can use.
Yeah, but
We paid for this.
I can
You
do
can't
this.
just keep
though.
hopping over
I
the
can
side.
do it though. I can do it myself.
So do you jump into the water before getting into the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to clamber onto the boat. All
Yeah.
right, mate.
Oh, shit. Watch out.
Hey, this is what we do.
So
This is what we
ramp
do.
down to the.
We've got a little like
what we
rope
do.
ladder.
We subvert expectations
Yeah.
and stuff.
We normally go under there.
Yes.
That's us.
These boats are weird.
That's what we do.
Weird boat. I hate being on a boat.
You're my brother.
Well, no, I'm not technically.
No, you're my brother.
No.
Yes,
that's not
you
how it
are my
works.
brothers.
Is it the spores? Are
you
they
a-
like hallucinogenic or anything?
The spores?
Yeah.
Well, depends on your
Not
physiology.
bioluminescent algae, is it?
It is all bioluminescent.
Fucking hell.
Bioluminescent all the way down.
God, I've got like a genetic allergy to that.
I mean, that's going to be a problem.
It's gonna
That's annoying.
rash me up.
'Cause let me tell
I'm
you,
gonna
if
go
it-
all red.
If it's alive on this island, it glows.
The cure is to eat as much as you can.
You don't know.
Is there any nearby? Where's the
There's
mushroom?
just spores in the air. Like
No,
you could
scoop
try,
into the
like,
water and just-
Imagine you're eating like Heston Blumenthal's flavored foam.
Ugh,
Tastes
no.
fishy.
That's disgusting.
It's a mushroom and fish foam.
Tastes like fish cum.
First mates,
Yes. Yeah.
you rock paper scissors as to who has to look after the ship.
Both
the
of
other
them.
one.
Both of them look after.
All right, none of you can make it on this island.
You play
Sorry.
rock, paper, scissors until we come back.
Very good. Yeah, we'll look after the ship. Oh, I've got some repairs I could be doing. Yeah, no problem. Good luck. And then your homunculus is like, I'll keep him in line.
Thank you, Dr.
Nice.
Feelgood.
There's literally nothing you can do to overpower them though.
He can set his automatons on.
Flitting about. Yeah, to be honest, your
automatons are.
I have full trust in them. Right.
I'm your willing servant, sir.
Oh God, it's always that stare.
It's so intense.
He's seen some shit. I throw down the rope ladder.
I was in the Great Homunculus Wars, '66.
I built you like 3 days ago. But he's got memories.
We built
Weird
the memories. He built the memories
The
in a way.
pieces I made him out of, I think, retains all.
Titus has been quietly modifying his memory on the sly. He's got the memory of a...
Giving him false memories.
Every day he's doing something new.
Right, yeah, I throw down the rope ladder and point to Kapipi to use it first.
You cut to. I was on the plank. I was ready to jump off the plank, but I'm coming over.
The rope ladder's here, mate.
Yeah.
Kapipi tries to climb down the rope ladder and falls backwards into the water.
Oh.
Spladoosh.
Here he comes again. Wow.
Get him out. The Triton hauls himself up.
Someone back
up. I'm Lord Irritry.
Iltree.
Irritry.
Irritry.
I'm Sticky
Irritry.
Mickey. You may have heard of me.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
How do you spell your name? Iltree.
E-R-E-T-R-E-E. Irritry.
Eritrea.
Irritry if you like.
Whatever.
What?
That's it.
So
I'm a Zebedee, you see. We're different.
I
I thought we were brothers.
We're not brothers. I said this to you. Lord Irritry of House Irritry. We live under the sea.
Oh, I did.
House Irritry. Who lives in the sea.
Yeah, no, yeah, we get it.
We.
You should, yeah.
That's our house motto, our house saying. Good to meet you, good to meet you, good to meet you.
Sea.
I'm Zebedee from the sea as well.
Oh, nice, nice. Your name's rhyme with sea?
I'm Kipipi, aka.
It does.
From the sea.
Kipipi
Great.
from the sea, but also from the land.
And come on, 3 behind.
Sword.
Shit. It doesn't rhyme with sea.
The
Doesn't
sea.
work. Sword of the sea, kind of.
I know, it sounds like a good name for a ship.
Sure.
Sword of
We
the
don't use
sea.
ships though, we just swim.
Okay.
Where are your dead?
Why have you got a rowboat then?
For landlubbers like you.
All right.
Horrible little hobgoblin.
Well, come on, he's right here.
Is he flirting with
Christ, you
me?
smell worse
I
than my
think
grandma
so.
did.
I think he's
He's
being
fucking
kinky.
dead.
What the fuck?
He smells worse than my grandma.
So
Turtle Man.
That's not true.
It's a pleasure. Haven't
I
met
can
one of
smell
you
his
before.
grandmother.
Turtle Man?
Nice. You can call me Sticky Mickey.
Sticky Mickey.
Stage name. I'm a performer.
Very good to meet you.
Would you like an autograph?
No. No, I would not. Would you like a lift into town? Or, well, I call it town. It's more a collection of huts where we leave spades and shovels and things like that dig holes.
Yeah.
It's very hard to bury things underwater, we found. So we decided to start, and he says this as he starts to row you in towards the ship. It's only like literally about 50 feet until you get to the coast. Anyway, yeah, well, we realised this thing used to come over. I mean, it's been coming over since before I was born, thousands of years. And we realised it'd be a great place to get rid of all the stinky bodies that usually we would put in like a cage and allow all the little fish to come and just and like chum. The dead would become like chum.
Why wouldn't you do that?
So that is
anymore?
the smell in the air. Just
Well, because you have to
I
then
was right
sweep
about
it
that.
all out of your. If you're living underwater, imagine all the chum. Just you're sat in your front room, you know, reading not paper, some other form of like waterproof solution, and just a bit of your old relative just floats by your face. Can you imagine?
I've seen many parts of my relative float across my face in orgies for like events like christenings and weddings and yeah.
what's
you like it?
What are the hottest ones?
Huh?
Hottest orgies.
The older the better.
No, but like what event causes what's the best?
Funerals are pretty
Funerals,
good for that.
okay.
Public lynchings.
No, we still have those.
Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
God.
We're trying to get on top
Working
of
on
that,
this.
but
Right.
Whereas my relatives just die when they give birth.
Oh yes, I've heard about that. So sad. Sad.
Well, you got a
Stupid, really. Really silly reproductive
Well, we didn't
system.
choose it.
Well, we
but it
don't choose
means
our.
I can't partake in the stuff that Sword partakes in, just in case.
Just in case, we've got to be careful. I understand. Well, anyway, here we are, and it bumps up to the. We
Wanker.
bump up to the beach. Sorry.
No, I was saying, what anchors have you experienced in your past? I wasn't calling you a wanker.
Are you talking about the legendary
The
event
anchors-
of Ankerfell?
Ankerfell, yeah.
Well, of course, we lost many people
So
during
you,
that time as well.
your area was suffered.
It did suffer until, you know, a few thousand years ago, this island started coming over. Every 3 months, we're safe. We're safe from an anchor, which we're very thankful for.
Nice.
Right now, in fact, your ship is actually anchored to the island and not to the seafloor. It's fascinating, really, this island. We call it Chukachunga. In our tongue. In the Triton tongue.
Chukachunga. What does it mean in
Chukachunga.
our tongue?
In your tongue, you call it Newfungery.
Newfungery.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Fungery, but Newfungery. I don't know where Old Fungery is. Might be somewhere, you know,
Elsewhere.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
Triton folk, we come here to bury our dead.
Yeah.
And, well, if I'm honest with you, it's got a little weird recently. Partly why I came out, because I was like, oh, look, somebody else to deal with this problem. That's
Wait,
not
what
me.
do you mean? Wait, don't offload your problems onto us.
It's weird.
How's it weird?
What's the problem?
Really weird.
What's happened?
Can we deal with it?
Well, anyway, he takes you up the beach. And on the beach, you see these, it's like a tropical island mixed with giant mushroom trees. There are coral and mushroom formations. There are plants and bushes and fauna and flora that you recognize, but all of them have been slightly changed or let's call it evolved. Some might call it corrupted, but this is a natural process. And everything's sort of slightly modified. Magic corals and this seemingly intelligent mycelium that grows within the core of the island has changed everything here, we believe, for the better. Now, we come and bury our Triton dead here, our honored dead. We dig big holes in the mycelium, in the soil, which of course then eventually gets down to mycelium. The bedrock is a mushroom network. Question!
How deep? I can still see someone's face.
Not very deep.
Clearly. I think I stood on that person's face.
Now, there is a slight issue. The rapidly changing flora and fauna of this special little island can somewhat zombify things.
What?
Don't worry, it's not unusual. It's not unusual for us. We sometimes occasionally see the odd, old relative, usually horribly disfigured, walking amongst.
I fucking called it, didn't I? Didn't I say that has a potential? The amount of dead relatives I've seen reanimated.
Now, to be clear,
you're waiting for your granny to turn.
It can be shocking, but the mushroom folk are generally friendly to the Triton. We have a deep understanding of the cycles of life, and we've come to accept the process of mushroomification.
How shroomy do they look?
Yeah, how bad?
Depends how long they've been here. Some of them, full-on walking mushroom people.
Oh, God.
Others, like Tritons, but with a giant mushroom sticking out the side of their head.
Right.
We've come to accept the process as natural and a special phenomenon that allows the mycelial network and the bodies of these individuals to become one in the great circle of life.
Do they show any sort of hints of their previous self? Or are they literally just a husk with mushrooms growing out of them?
Yeah, it's hard to say. That we believe that they become part of an island-wide consciousness, as such, a network of being that is the living nature of this island.
It's a hive mind.
It could be a hive mind. That's a good way of putting it. But we do not fear them until recently, when things have become a little bit more ghoulish. We found that in certain parts of the island, the flora and fauna is becoming even more extreme. And he takes you through the jungle, up past the huts and things like that, not far at all into the interior, before things start to change from the yellows and oranges and reds and greens that you're familiar with. And again, that telltale bioluminescence begins to light up. You round a corner, you part through some bushes, and before you are greeted with a much brighter environment.
Whoa.
Full James Cameron.
I think I might be tripping.
Yes, you might be tripping. The spores you've been inhaling
All the faces on the
have
floor.
started to have a slightly psychoactive effect. So not only are the plants and animals around you warping and moving and glowing and seemingly breathing, but also the psychoactive effect of the spores in the air is enhancing this experience. You don't fear anything. You feel more connected with the island. You start to understand what they were saying about the feelings of a shared existence, a shared sentience within this world. And you notice more and more that there are creatures, things moving around in this sort of glowing network. The odd spore shakes, something that was once seemingly a stationary mushroom, shakes his little head, spores come down, and it runs off like a toddler through the jungle in front of you. As you can see, things are getting quite strange here, but this isn't where the strangeness stops. We've seen these kind of blooms, these kind of glowing spectacles before. What's really worrying is some of them have begun to exhibit a madness of sorts. You would be forever in your debt if you could explore a little more and find the root of this madness.
That root.
And in debt, my house means great reward.
Yeah, what sort of
What are we talking? Now
come
you
on.
perked my
We're
ears up.
busy.
We have many ways that
Let's
we
look
can
at the
benefit you,
coconuts.
whether it be from the great armories of my people, the great treasures of my people, or perhaps in the great knowledge of the ocean that we could bestow upon you more knowledge. I presume, if I understand the currents correctly, and of course I do, I live within them, you are on a trail to the Horn, if I'm not mistaken. Who would come in a ship so well armed if not to take on the greatest of challenges?
Wait, what's there? I thought it was just like a paradise island where we were going to get like fucked and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
No, that's here.
That's getting
that's
the
here.
horn, yeah.
New Hungary is often a destination for partygoers,
Dear
as well as
God.
those seeking to mourn the loss of their dead.
Holy shit.
Strange
Weird
atmosphere
mix.
sometimes.
I
It's a weird
understand that
mix.
fully.
Very weird.
Yeah,
mix,
yeah.
but-
I mean, it sounds like you go to parties like that. It's like orgy and mourning. Morgy.
Yeah, like public execution, orgy.
Orgy. I want to hang out with some more hobgoblins. It sounds
Ooh.
wild.
Be careful what you mean when you say hang out.
Do you mean?
Whee!
Well,
Are they
they're
well?
wanking at
are they
public
well
orgies.
hung? They don't look well hung. I'm talking about the size of their sex organs.
Oh no, we've got tiny ones.
Of course, Triton, we don't fornicate like that. What happens? The female lays the eggs on the seabed, and then the male swims over them, jizzing away.
Ah, so you're all prudes.
Not.
Oh, why would you tell them that?
Is it meant to be a Triton secret?
I fucking knew you're a prude. You've not even touched anyone, have you?
Is it normal to do the gill
certainly
thing?
jizzed on a
Because
lot
this
of
guy had
things.
some sore gills the other day.
Yeah, he's got some weird kinks.
Oh, we love that.
I've done all sorts of things. People getting the gills. The gills are great.
it's
Have you
all
done the gill
solo
thing?
work.
Oh yeah, I've done the girl thing more than once.
he's
Bloody
done the
red
gill
raw
thing.
though afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There's
makes
some
my
cream for it.
oh,
drank
makes
some
my
cream.
gills swollen just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Look, if you
You never,
can help
forget, you never
us.
forget that first feeling. It's really.
This is fucking disgusting. Jesus.
We'll help you out.
Oh well, if you stop doing that.
Just don't ever do that in front of us again.
I think he's just like that too.
Ah, he probably is. Anyway, on top of stopping that forever, never doing that again, we'll
Yeah,
help you.
yeah.
But we are seeking the horn, yes, so we are going to quell a huge, massive beast and gain worldwide fame and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But before,
And well,
Before that, of
Before
course.
that, there's a likelihood. I mean, we hit a reef on the way here.
oh,
And it turns out our hull is not as reinforced as I thought it was. So if there's anything you can do to help reinforce our ship in preparation of the horn, getting battered by big mythical creatures and all
What do you
that.
reckon? Covering
I
an
let my
island?
finest seaborn engineers have a look at that thing. They'll swim up underneath and work away.
what would
Hell,
they do?
I could even get them to do it whilst you wait.
Brilliant.
That's good.
You
Yeah.
go off on your little walks and try and find out what the hell's going on this island. I'll go back into the sea.
Yes.
After old grandma's been properly buried.
Oh, is
Why
there
would-
still going on?
I'm
Currently
curious-
stuffing her mouth with mushrooms.
Well, that's brilliant. But like, why
It helps with the bloom.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you look? Why wouldn't you explore the island?
I'm a coward.
Well, right, okay. So there's something bad here. That's really bad.
A few people have gone missing. By people, I mean hobgoblins and who look
Well, there's one right here.
fucking
There's one right here.
fuck, sorry.
You have
I
to
meant
let those biases
dwarves.
leave.
I meant dwarves.
What? There's one.
Ah, doors.
Yeah, we can
Any
go
of
on.
them can go
They
missing.
can't hear us from here.
others into this island?
Others.
If I'm honest with you, and can I be honest with you?
Please.
Can you keep a secret?
I could try.
We're the 8th ship that's landed here, and I've tried to coerce them.
How many of them have come out?
Sorry, I just.
Guys,
doing
not
it.
while we're talking. Come on.
Masturbating in public. You disgusting Triton. Is this what you think all Tritons are like?
Yeah, you started doing it yourself.
started me
as
off.
well. You've both done it. I've met 2 Tritons and they've both done this in front of. Stop it!
Disgusting. I'm trying to have a simple conversation here.
It's the spores. They make us very
Quitting your
horny.
gills. Oh,
He's
it's-
done. He's done now. All right, he's done. He's satisfied.
It's
at
a
least.
compulsive thing. I can't help myself.
It's the spores.
You haven't done it until now. Is it these spores or something?
Yeah, I'm blaming the spores. It's the spores.
Okay.
Am I right? He knows.
It's the
The coward over
spores.
here knows. Let's go
Disgusting.
find whatever it is he's scared
Anyway,
of.
we would be myself and my house would be very appreciative.
How many more of you are there
you can
here?
help.
You're not some sort of like strange stowaway that's been locked on this island going slowly mad on their own for a long time, have
I
they?
am Lord of Grand House. How dare you cast such assumptions?
Stop rubbing your gills!
Sorry, it's the spores.
It's the spores.
Anyway, you're gonna help or not? Because otherwise, I'll sink the ship like I did
Yes,
everybody
you
else's.
do our
What?
ship,
Wait,
we'll
wait,
go
wait.
have a look for something. What do you want us to look for?
Don't sink the ship.
What the hell's going on with this island? There must be something here, turning everything crazy. I mean, a little bit of bloomage and colour and spores is one thing, but
When we-
full-blown crazy mushroom people, not cool.
When we find out, and we will, what do you want us to do about it? Just come back and tell you?
Yes,
Or stop
or at
it?
least stop it if you can.
You want it to
If
stop?
you can stop it, I will be forever in your debt. If you can simply pass on the
forever.
information, well, I'll have to find somebody else to solve it, but it would be helpful nonetheless.
Can we get him to sign something that says he's forever in our debt?
want me to sign that shell?
Meaning the debt will
Sign the
never.
shell.
Yeah, meaning the debt will never be paid. Sign away.
No, what? No, the payment is I would improve
You
your
said
ship.
forever in our debt.
No, you said that, and I didn't agree to it. Do you want me to sink your ship?
I was literally repeating what you said.
You're my prisoner now.
Prisoner?
Prisoner.
Prisoner.
Guest.
Guest-ish prisoner. Prisoner slash guest.
Okay.
Works for me.
So it's a trade. We do this, you help our ship.
He understands.
I get it. Sorry, you did
So
say
stupid
forever.
for a walking turtle.
You said forever in our debt.
I didn't say that.
He's a
Did I?
turtle, actually.
You did.
Pretty sure he did.
Did I?
You did.
Yeah.
Shit. But anyway, I'll help you. You help me. Deal? Mm-hmm. Right, where do I sign? He gets out a knife.
Just find a blank spot on the shell, honestly.
Yeah,
There's
I've got a
few
load of little
left.
squares there.
do you want me to say?
Not over anything that's already written on there.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Not too deep. No, shallower. Thank you.
Wow.
There you go.
What do you want to say? Because I just
Your
wrote my name at the
name
moment.
Just write your
hereby
name.
What was your name?
enters
Lord Eritrea.
You have to write
Try and
smaller.
get that in there. All of it.
Lord.
hereby enters a formal contract with Kapipi, Sword, and Titus of the Raw Dog, whereby upon completion of either finding the source of the problem of the Mycelium Island,
Oh, you spelled mycelium wrong.
or
There's a lot of scribbling going on back there. What's happening?
He's filling your bag.
if we indeed stop the forces of evil causing a ruckus on this island, the Lord of
It's a
this
lot, isn't it?
house
It's a lot of contractual wording.
will provide
He's having to write smaller now. He's reached the
a
bottom.
reward equal to that of what was accomplished in the mission.
Therefore, thusly,
Reinforcing the ship, Con.
I, meaning you, meaning I, meaning me.
Lord, we can put that in like the definitions area of the contract if you like. As in I
yeah.
means whatever,
Sure.
begins this
Glossary.
many. The glossary. Right, okay. Turn around, I'll do the glossary on the front.
No, this bit is not.
It's a squishy bit there.
It's a squishy bit there.
It'll fade over time.
All right, well, that'll do.
That'll do.
I'll underline it.
Ah, too far.
Too far, cut his little tail off.
Oh,
No, I don't cut.
That's close to my
Jesus.
tail.
Lovely. Yeah. All
okay.
right, that's him writing. You happy?
If that's what it says back there, it then would be a
can't
giant
read.
penis.
I can't read.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll give you a little. It gives you like a little like scrawled map of
Which
like
way?
where some of the other parties, the exploration parties, have been to help you narrow it down a bit.
Okay.
It looks as though so you're approaching. You came onto the southern part of the island, and you know that this seems to be concentrated in the northeast of the island. So that probably be the best place.
How
for
big's
you
the
to
island?
look. It's about 2 miles in radius,
it's
so
quite big.
not too far. It'll take you
Not massive.
a few hours to get from one end to the other. The
Troopsing through mushrooms.
few
yes.
hours. Few hours.
Lots
Yes.
of hills.
For 2 months. Okay.
Yes, because I mean you're battering through extremely dense rainforest, and
Mushroomage.
I mean it's not. There's some
I
bizarre
cast fly.
creatures. There's spurt. You cast fly.
And
Yeah.
fly over all of that.
I mean that is a great use of the spell fly. I would not be against you just flying up
he's
in the air
gone.
and having a look.
See you later, guys. Yeah. See you on the
fuck.
other. I'll see you at the
He
end.
has fly as well, doesn't he?
I've got levitate.
I'll walk.
The guy who's like the most encumbered as well, like the one that's like squeezing his fucking shell through all these like different like ducking under branches and
Why did I
like,
leave my instruments on the ship?
like dun, dun. You never know when you're going to need to do a performance.
You never do. As a bard.
So is that what you do? Move into the interior of the island?
Let's start walking, guys. It's nice to meet you, Lord Eritrea.
What's your name?
Eritrea.
Eritrea.
And now, if you wouldn't mind,
Thank you.
so we can visually see at least a few workers going to the ship to begin the reinforcement.
Oh, they'll swim up from the sea floor once I go down and tell them. I can row you back out. I'll get the fishing crew up.
Well, we got a contract.
I don't want to waste your time.
We got a contract. It's fine.
We'll come back to a beautiful ship.
Just leave the glass bottom.
Oh, there's a glass
Whoa.
bottom.
Don't even.
You'll find
Don't
it.
mess with it. No, the glass bottom was
Wonderful.
fine.
If you could armour it a little bit better.
No. Don't cover up the view.
No, but like if he's got another layer of glass on top of that or something.
What?
Like double glazing.
Oh, I imagine they were going to gild the
can you
whole
double
ship.
glaze?
Can you
They're
double
not gilding
glaze?
the whole? Are you gilding the? That's what you do.
We'll have a look at the glass if you like.
Yeah, if you can double glaze it, that would be
But mostly reinforce the front.
and
you
gild
know.
the poop deck.
great for installation as well. In this winter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we got a big like.
I want to see gold leaf everywhere.
You want a gold leaf?
Gold leaf everywhere.
Is that not a bit ostentatious?
Yeah, it is.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, let's have loads of
Gold
filigree.
leaf.
Gold leaf.
And I'd like you to do it in kind of smattering, like, imagine thousands of people just putting a bit of gold leaf on the same
squares
area.
of
I tell you what, we do have a lot
Squares
of
gold leaf.
mother of pearl.
Okay.
You know that pearlescent. There's also
It's a
some
flower, isn't it?
what?
Huh?
Mother of pearl. You
Yeah.
know that pearlescent stuff?
String of pearls I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Go on.
That's a flower.
Oh, hobgoblins. Flower. A
Plant.
string of pearls.
Yeah.
Pearls a necklace, aren't they?
Yeah, pearls come from shells.
String of pearls is just a
Do
name.
they?
Clams.
Gentlemen,
You do what
I believe the spores are
You
getting to
do
your
what
brains.
you think is best. Yeah, we'll go on.
Good luck. I wish you you, and I cannot wait to see the results and this beautiful island, our ancestral burying site, return to its magnificence.
Yeah, that's what
Good
we're going
day.
to do.
Before you go, does mushroom burn easily?
Good day.
Bye.
He disappears into the foliage closes in front of him like the Homer
Mushrooms.
Simpson back into the hedge thing.
There might be some traumatizing scenes up ahead.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well,
up
my
front.
imagination is quite vivid right now.
There might
Yeah,
be some
So
nice
I'm looking
scenes
forward
up
to
ahead.
some
If there are dead Triton,
ultra-violence.
zombified, raising from the dead,
Yeah.
looking all shroomy, and they come at me, I'm going to blow them away.
Well, I'll be blown away
And then
too.
I'll shoot them.
Okay. I'm looking
I
forward
just
to
want you
seeing
to
those
be
things happen.
mentally prepared. So I'm going to be mowing down loads of your dead kind.
Yeah.
Like, to bits.
I'm going to be there too.
It's going to be bloody.
I'm not going to recognize him. This isn't my group. This isn't my people. He wasn't my brother in the end, turns out.
Yeah. All right.
By blood or otherwise.
We look kind of similar.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Different regions, different areas.
Different gills. All right. Well, let's tropes on north.
How do you do it? Do you do it
Follow the most
quietly?
colourful
do you do it?
mushroom.
Do you want to do it stealthily? Do you want to do it just fuck it? Like
I'm going to cast fly on myself.
Okay.
But I'm just going to be above head height.
How long does the fly last for? Is it a minute or an hour?
I think.
A whole hour, eh? It's nice.
Oh no, concentration 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes.
I'm just going to get a vantage point, see if there's like up ahead.
Get up high, yeah.
Any
See what's
easier
up there.
path to like carve through.
So as you fly up above the canopy, you fly up and out of the spores, and it actually clears your head momentarily, and you realise,
Fucking hell, I was tripping
wow, we're
balls down there.
You're not necessarily tripping ball, but you are kind of tripping. Like things seem more intense and more vivid, and as you lift above that, it's almost like walking out of a sweaty club. You know, you're like that coldness
it's
hits
fresh.
you, that clean freshness of air.
realise how dense it was.
Clears your head and allows you to take in the view. It's really beautiful. You know, you can see this amazing, colourful island out along the shoreline where all the algae and all of the planktons, not algae, planktons and corals and spores in the air are like pulsing with light. It's an incredible sight. You also can see off the side, you can see the trail of the island as the island slowly but surely moves with the current, very, very, very gradually, almost imperceptibly. But you can see the direction the island moves based on the trail of light it leaves. Anyway, you are off to the northeast, you see an area that looks almost blighted. The colors, the bright blooms and things like that change to a darker, more rotten look, where things are looking blacker, browner. The haze is less colourful and more of a dank, greeny brown kind of haze emits from that area. And you're fairly sure that that's probably the area that harbours the problem.
I float back down. Hello.
It's not very far. You see
Hello.
it's about less than a kilometre. I know I've switched over to metric, but it's less than a mile. You think you could probably get there in half an hour, 45 minutes?
Easy peasy up ahead.
Was it?
At this time, by the way, it's about 8 p.m. at night, so it's fully dark.
Dead island up ahead.
As you drop back down into the group, again, the spores fill your lungs, and once again, that amplification of colour and feeling washes over you.
I'm wondering, pretty dark right now, entering a blighted part of an island with zombie creatures and stuff coming at us. Maybe we should carve out a little rest shelter for the night.
Home living.
Not home. I don't want to live here.
Why don't we
Almost
just dig
like-
down
almost
and
like we
then
should
look at
have-
those faces?
Each of you give me a stealth check.
Maybe we should have left, stayed on the ship to sleep tonight.
I don't know.
Should have, but
Wait,
we
do I need to
made-
roll for
We're here now.
Yeah,
we
20.
can't go back.
D20, then add your stealth stat.
that? 18 plus 2 makes 20.
5.
That's the 5.
Yeah.
That's shit.
Yeah.
12.
All of a sudden, out of a bush, from between several mushrooms, Something jumps onto the sword and wraps his arms around your chest.
What is it? What is it? Stop slapping at it.
It's going crazy. Roll initiative.
Oh, fuck, all right.
Oh, an 8 plus 4? 2. Is that what that is?
No, it's in that little box on its own.
Oh,
16.
10. 10 for me.
You say 2 sword.
No.
What did you get, sir?
12.
You got 12.
Wrong.
I got 10.
Okay. Onto the thing that's jumped onto the back of sword is like, imagine a gnome, so like 3 foot tall, but it's just a mushroom person, right? So it's got like a big red head. It's a bit like something out of like...
They're like Toad from Mario.
Exactly. It's a lot like that, except a little bit more mad. It's got a bigger mouth, which kind of opens beneath the cap of the mushroom. It's like...
God.
Right, so the cap of the mushroom below that, it's got like a big gaping mouth with big teeth, right, in it.
Ooh.
And it's just like, it's grabbed onto the back of you and you're just like...
Is it if a mimic were a mushroom?
Yes, exactly like a mimic mushroom. And it is trying to attack you. It's the first one, the first of several. Okay, there are a couple more running from either side of the bushes, but you guys, they try to go for you, but you're too quick. You manage to step out the way. Titus is too busy screaming at the one that's jumped on sword. As he screams, he steps back, and one that was going to jump on Titus hurtles over his shoulder. Right, these are clearly insane little mushroom folk. However, they are not the only things that are here. Snakes, pulsating in color, drop from trees. It's as though the fauna of this island has suddenly decided it wants to attack you from all angles. Finally, one other large creature pushes through the undergrowth. A slow, large, just a little bit smaller than a cow, pushes between 2 springy mushroom trees. So as it squeezes through, you hear the sound of what sounds like, foam on foam, like that sound. The sound of biting into halloumi or cutting through a particularly large mushroom. Mm-hmm. They part, it slithers through, and then they spring closed as you see a multicolored giant snail with flails where its eyes should be. It has several large, organic, hard outcroppings that have spikes coming out of them. This is a snail that you recognize as a flail snail.
It's a flail snail.
Holy shit, that snail's got flails for eyes.
That's a flail snail.
That's a flail snail.
We all recognise that's a flail snail.
That's a flail snail. And finally, it's not the only that's not the only weird thing. A magical will-o'-the-wisp begins to circulate, sort of just zoom, woo, woo,
Oh, what the fuck?
moving around, casting random bursts of light and energy in the air around you. This, to your already intoxicated eyes, is almost an overwhelming amount of color and sound. And your hearts are racing, your eyes wide as you begin to fight for your life. The will-o'-the-wisp takes its first move. It decides to
Retreat.
retreat and tell everyone else to retreat as well. Come on, guys, it's not worth it, it says as it makes a melee spell attack against the turtle.
That doesn't seem like a retreat.
Oh.
It shocks you
Oh.
for 5 damage.
Just straight away.
It's to hit, so you don't have anything to do with it.
5 damage.
Oh, you guys, did you guys heal on the way in?
No.
You silly bitches, you should have used a short rest. God damn it, we're still playing D&D, all
I
right?
wasn't hurt.
Yeah, my spell
I
slots
was
are used
slightly
as well.
wounded, I guess. I got
We're in
10.
bad way.
Do you know how short rests work, you goddamn noob?
No, we've
You
never
roll your hit dice to replenish HP.
We've never done that once yet.
I
so
know, it
This is my
infuriates
first
me.
game of D&D. How am I to know until we do it
son
for
of
the
a bitch.
first time?
I've never done
Look
this
at your,
before.
Look at your sheet and go, shit, I've got 59 and 75 health. Maybe I should do something about that. But no!
I
was
thought
gonna
we
wait
have
till
to
he's
rest.
spoon-fed.
You didn't tell-
Put a health potion in my mouth, mummy.
How often do you do short rests?
How do you
do short
something?
rests?
How often? Can you do many times?
Yes, it's like
it's a whole hour, though.
hour
My
of
God.
like waiting
Oh,
around, and then you
right.
roll your hit dice, and then you replenish that much health.
Not.
Thank you for telling us.
I'm going to give you, because I'm such a fucking gracious man.
How do we learn until we're told about it? I can't just pick things out of the air and know how to do it.
I haven't got much health. How do I get more health?
I don't know because I've never played.
Well, you're not looking up fucking health. You played games before. You played games. You go, oh, I've got less than maximum health.
We've done long rests before. I thought it was getting night time. We might do a rest, but we didn't.
Right. Anyway, have 10 HP back because you had a turtle soup.
Did we
have
not
10
rest?
HP back because you had turtle soup.
But did we not rest after the shark incident? There was time.
Did we get any spell slots back?
I mean, there was, what?
Did we get any
45
spell
minutes?
slots back?
45 minutes in a circle,
Okay.
we were spinning 45 minutes whilst eating.
I'm
Come on,
supposed to
those are
spend-
restful moments.
You got 10 HP back. I'm giving you 10 HP back.
But those restful
The
moments.
benevolent DM has given us health.
Okay.
I want 69 health.
Nice.
And that's where we're ending today's.
Okay. Sword.
Here.
Being
do
attacked by
something.
this mad mushroom. Kill it. That's right.
Got it open.
I mean,
Give me a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. All three of you.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Roll a D20. Add your Wisdom saving or the Wisdom
no, that's
stat
just
to
for
it.
the audience I was asking.
18.
Boom. You succeed. No problem.
Uh-oh.
Some might find this a particularly frightening
That's
creature.
17.
You succeed. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, you got +4 as well.
Great.
Shit.
Wisdom
Saving
saving
throws are
throw.
in this little box.
Come on, buddy.
I think it's a 5 because it's +0.
Yeah.
Completely shits his little turtle pants.
What's that smell? It smells like shit.
That's so unwise.
There's death
Oh, wait.
smell and shit in
What I
here.
can do, this
Yeah.
may not help him at all, but I can do a flash of genius, I believe. It's one of my very few abilities.
Shit class.
When me or another creature I see within 30 feet makes an ability or check or saving throw, I can use my reaction to add +3 to their roll.
Oh, as many times as you like.
3 times. Until I long
I'm going to tell you so you don't waste it. That's not going to help. But good idea.
I consider a flash of genius.
But he's beyond reason.
He's
at this point.
considering.
Far
He's
too
so
dumb.
damn frightened.
We consider.
So you're like backed up against like you try to back up, but you bump into another one of the mushrooms that's behind me. You trip over backwards and you're knocked prone. That's what we'll say happens, and that's what will happen because I'm saying it. It's good. Good game.
Oh,
What?
go for it. I
Titus?
was just going to ask where all the
You're scared to
creatures
ask things
were.
now, aren't you? Don't be scared to ask
Where are
things.
all the creatures?
Where are all the creatures? They're around
What's
you.
around us? What's like? So I'm in front of him.
Okay,
I
right.
can see.
Good question.
I need a map.
Yeah.
Give me the map.
Yeah,
Quick
yeah,
map
yeah.
time.
Okay. This is a real simple map, so it shouldn't take too
I
long.
think you're the teacher's favourite. He shouted at me.
Okay, so the circle
king is
represents the
here.
clearing you are in. Okay? Circle represents clearing.
Perfect. So
Sword, Titus,
Higher.
Kapipi. Kapipi's just fallen over this manic mushroom.
Go higher.
Sword.
you.
Sword has this manic mushroom that's currently on his back. Here's
Okay.
the flail snail that's pushed through a clearing up here.
It's above him. It's very hard
Titus,
to
you're stood
describe.
here, and here are two angry little snakes. Okay?
There's little wiggly lines of snakes.
These are snakes.
They're not S's.
They're not S's, but that would help because they're still S for snake.
Sure,
And
sure.
you are within a fairly enclosed clearing. The entire combat will probably happen within this clearing unless you fly out of it.
2 snakes, 2 mushrooms, 1 giant snail.
Pass me the,
You want
the
that?
battle map, yes.
The battle
That
map.
is the battle
It's
map.
now the official battle map of Battle Cam.
So there's 2 mushrooms, 2 snakes, and 1 large snail to deal with.
Oh my.
You got it.
There it is.
No expense spared.
Nothing.
Oh, and there's also a will-o'-the-wisp bonking around.
Yes, there is.
Sorry, I didn't include that. Can you just put a star on that for me to represent the wisp?
With what? My Apple Pencil? Mental.
Come on.
Hey,
Those
catch.
fuckers don't add lead.
So this thing is going to attack
Very good.
A little bit higher.
sword
To the right. There we go.
with a claw attack.
Snail's good.
18 to hit.
Me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Hurt me, Daddy. I like it. I
does
say.
6 damage. However,
Is that all?
DC 11 Constitution saving throw as well.
Hit. Let me momentarily move that so that I can do my DC.
That was a map drop.
Where are we? Con save.
Yep.
18.
You succeed.
My best stat.
So the mushroom kind of like it bites into your like little bit, and it tries to like. It sort of got. It seems to be releasing spores, like puffing spores, as it does that as well. And its breath, it expels the spores over your shoulder as it's trying to bite into your neck, and its breath sort of, and it goes into your nostrils, but you You sort of exhale quickly, and you're fine. You're okay.
Okay.
But you do take that damage. Right.
Gassing you.
Kapipi, your go.
Yeah. So I'm really up against it, right?
You've just fallen over, so you need to spend your movement getting back up.
Oh,
Or
God. It's gonna take a long
can I go into my shell defense mode?
You can go into your shell
Because
defense mode.
I'm figuring that I'm
You are
trapped-
shit scared.
I'm trapped, yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
trapped
yeah.
between two things, and I've never used it yet. So,
Okay.
Just raise your AC.
Kapipi's inside his shell. You get all bonuses attributed to that.
I yell coward.
Okay, the mushroom that was in that Kapipi fell over attempts to attack Kapipi as he's gone into a shell. He sees him like it jumps with its full body onto the back of your shell and tries to gnaw at it.
He's tucked, you idiot.
He's tucked. He's tucking.
He's tucking in.
Right, rolling to hit. That's a 25.
Oh my god.
Sounds quite big.
Yeah.
That sounds
yeah, that
very big.
hits.
Wow.
Finds an opening.
It manages to find your tail and pull it out and goes. And you just hear this thing going crazy on your tail. It does 9 damage. Okay.
I'm not 69 anymore.
Oh, we just
It then goes again. It does. It's got a taste for turtle now. 25 again.
holy shit.
This motherfucker rolling.
Go to Turtle Bay.
They see me rolling. You take 9 more damage as it really eats your asshole. And shit, this mushroom eats your asshole.
Oh, my asshole.
Oh my god, he's eating my ass. You proclaim from inside your.
He's eating my ass.
Okay, Titus, you're being assailed by a swarm of snakes.
His ass is being eaten.
You see his ass being eaten.
I don't want my ass to be eaten.
And you're just
How many
happy-
snakes? 2. 2 snakes. Swarm.
2 snakes. It's a swarm of undead snakes.
Swarm of 2 snakes.
Okay. 2 snakes. They go in for a hit. And they do 10. They hit 10.
Oh! Ah! You took 10 off me, you bastard.
No. They hit. They're rolling to hit. I think it doesn't succeed. You have an
Doesn't it?
AC of
Doesn't it?
12, right? Top of
in the
your
shield.
In the shield.
Yes. That's right. Sorry.
They
took
miss.
10 off.
They take another hit. 10 again. They miss once again.
Oh! Sneaky little
It
buggers.
jumps left and right as snakes are
Crafty. They're crafty.
Okay.
You fuckers.
Sword, you'll go.
I'm going to try and grab the mushroom that's on my shoulder and just slam it onto the floor, if possible.
Yep.
As part of my... Can I use my movement to do that, or would you consider that a full action to do that? 'Cause
You can do that. You flip it over off your wall.
Should I do like a strength check, or is it?
Yeah. Give me a strength check. They're not very heavy though, so.
Okay, yeah, I got a 16 plus
Yeah, that
2,
passes.
18.
They're quite easy to throw these things around.
Off me, little bugger.
Yeah, they're kind of like that. They're like dangerous, but like you can throw them around.
I slam him down, and
Yeah.
then where he is, I'm going to create a flaming sphere. And what that does is
Ooh.
it takes up just a 5-foot
Just
space.
5
Oh, I
feet.
like the
Yeah,
5 foot.
but I can
flaming
move it
sphere.
around with a bonus action.
Okay. I mean, the 5-foot sphere is going to fill the space between you, Kapipi, and Titus. Just so you're aware. It won't hit them,
Yeah.
but it will. You're
I'm basically
creating.
creating a little bonfire here.
Okay. Yeah. So you throw it in.
I'm going to cook it
Yep.
in there. So
Delicious.
it needs to make a dex save of 15,
Okay.
or it's going to take some damage, 2d6 damage of fire. Also, I can move
It
it.
fails a dex save.
Nice. So it burns for 9 points of fire damage.
Very good.
And I keep the flame alive, and I can move it around
Okay.
next
Oh,
turn.
so the fire is in the between us all?
Yeah, in the middle of that triangle of us,
Right,
there's,
okay.
there's a ball of fire.
This
Okay.
delicious mushroomy smell starts to emanate from the fire.
I'm really
Smells
hungry.
like chestnut mushrooms with a hint of truffle.
Lovely.
that sounds good.
Lovely.
Okay, do you want to do anything
Is
else?
it squealing and still alive, yeah?
It's just a bit mad. Like they're very unhinged. You know, they're crazy.
They don't
It's
give a shit.
Imagine like the Witness Me guys from Mad Max. You know, they are just like they're loving it. They're loving this chaos. They've been driven absolutely bonkers by.
I've used my reaction. No. Yeah, I'm good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Titus, it's your go.
Watch out
You
for
see
me,
a
two
ball
snakes.
of flame erupt between you, Kapipi, and Sword. Now in the center, you're
And a
seeing a
mushroom
large
in it.
mushroom gang, whilst another mushroom is going to town on Kapipi's asshole.
Burning hands, I think.
Yep, you could
Going
easily
to
engulf
prepare
them
my
all.
hands to burn the 2 snakes in front of me at 5th level.
It's a cone.
If
yeah.
you step
Cone.
back a bit, you could catch the mushroom. No, wait, hold on. Sorry, no. The,
I don't know where
the
the
mushroom
mushroom
has
is.
moved. Yeah,
Mushroom's
you're
in the
right.
middle now.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're
Being
totally right.
burnt.
Yeah,
So I'm seeing the 2 snakes.
Yep.
I'm like, these snakes must be burnt with fire.
They have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw, right?
It says here, Dex 16.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, these are quick snakes, so they fail.
Take this 15-foot cone of fire from
much
my
damage?
hands. Flavius. 29.
29 damage each.
Take this fire.
Sizable.
Burn in hell, you snake bastards.
Wow, yeah, the snakes are. As one of the snakes just curls up into a crisp. And,
Oh,
and
you
the
hate to
wind-
see it.
Yeah.
I like to see that.
Almost immediately, tiny glowing little wood lice just appear from beneath your feet, like the beetles from one of the Mummy films.
That's fucked up.
They eat it and then disappear into the soil again.
Oh,
Ooh, that's pretty cool there.
don't die.
There's
was
still
pretty
one
cool.
snake left, but it's really burnt. You know, you're like,
Very badly burnt snake.
The stompable snake right here. Just kick it.
yeah, a stomp might
Honestly,
do it at this point.
I can't reach it right now.
Okay, good job. However, as Titus casts his flaming hands, the flail snail slimes its way into the fray.
It has flails for eyes.
Look, watch out for its flails! Tentacle attack!
It's tentacling.
It's flailing.
Look at its
all of
tentacles.
its weird
Ah.
tentacles at
Press
us.
the flail tentacle button. Sword, it
flailing.
takes the hit. It misses wildly. Natural
Yes.
one. The flail swings. Hits itself in the face.
Fuck off, Bill Snail.
Oh my god. It's a self-punishing
If only you had
snail.
eyes for eyes, you could see me.
This is how it talks.
It's self-flagellating to gain power. It has to wound itself to gain strength.
It's making itself more mad.
It's enraging.
Okay.
Fuck.
That's why it said fuck then.
I don't think it was meant to do
Another
that.
attack. 15?
Yes, that will hit.
You've
However,
got yes.
I've got another ability.
That.
Saving face. Actually, no, that's only when if I miss with an attack or fail, no, I can't do it. Carry on. You hit me.
Okay. You take
Touche, you hit me.
5 damage.
Well, you take 5 damage.
Yes, I
Oh.
take 5 damage.
Oh, 5 damage,
From
not fire
a tentacle.
damage.
It's
Right.
hard
Hold
to-
on,
It's hard to decipher. It's a snail, for
It's
God's
a
sake.
snail, it's trying its best.
12 to hit.
No,
Fuck. Another hit.
I neo-dodge it.
Natural one again. Pinch itself in the face. Another one of.
It must be something to enrage itself. I can't make sense of it.
This could be like one of those parasitic snails.
Maybe.
Where it's trying to, it's not itself anymore.
Someone's cast telekinesis on it, perhaps.
Mayhaps.
No, it first. So as this has been happening and as it's hit itself in the face twice, can I have that pen? It originally had 5 flails. However, one has dropped off and it's trying to heal itself. One just drops off onto the floor. Looks like it could make a good knick-knack. Right, 4 flails remain. But that's it for the flail snail for this turn.
Flails seem to be like a visual representation of his health points.
Maybe. One of the wisp zips back into reality and sees the mushroom having a go at Kapipu's ass and goes, "That looks funny. I'm going to shock
He's
that."
biting my ass.
It's eating my ass.
It's eating it.
It goes to shock you again. As it hovers above you for 15. Tries to hit.
No, you hit my shell. It doesn't do anything.
Does nothing. Bounces off the shell.
No, I'm still getting my ass eaten.
Okay.
Silver lining.
Stop indulging. Get off your back, you
Oh
bastard.
boy. Okay, the one who is in Sword's Fireball tries
Yes.
to move out of it. I'm gonna give it movement. I'm gonna make it do a check with disadvantage.
better get
because it's
burned.
currently getting- Unless there's some
Moving within a
specific thing.
fireball.
Yeah, it only gets
does that
burned
work?
for
Once.
any creature that ends its turn in the sphere.
And is there any
Right.
disadvantage to it moving out of the sphere?
No.
Got you.
Okay, in which case it dives out of the sphere between Sword and Kapipi towards where the flail snail is. And it attempts to claw you, well, bite at you once again, Sword. It wants to eat you.
You smell so good now.
23,
Yeah, that hits.
Cut it up.
12 damage.
God,
Ooh, that's
actually
big,
pretty
strong.
bad.
Bites into your neck.
That's pretty bad.
Once
That
again, it
hurt a
wants
lot.
more neck. It jumps back on your back.
Oh, you bastards! Get off my back!
And it's like giving you a hickey, but
Ah.
a really bloody hickey.
Jesus.
Kapipi, your turn.
Okay, what's the 4 closest creatures to me right now?
Right now you have the wisp hovering over you and you have one of the mushroom people literally on you, on your ass, eating your ass. The flail snail's pretty close as well.
Can I try?
Everything's within about 10 feet of you.
Can I try an enthralling performance? I've not done it in a while.
Yeah, but you have to pop out your shell. Is that not an action?
Is that
A
use
bonus
an
action.
Does it coming out?
Well, it'll say in the description.
Draw into your shell
Emerge, one bonus action.
Okay, so you can emerge as your
So I
bonus
can
action.
emerge
and do something as well.
and do something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I emerge, and then I want to use my enthralling performance.
Okay.
Once per short rest, you can choose 4 creatures that watched and listened to you perform for 1 minute. Each target makes a wisdom saving throw, DC 16, and is charmed if it fails for 1 hour.
2 of these creatures
That
can't.
stillness, once again, comes over your mind as time itself stops moving. And you say, "Hello, Kapipi, how are you? A turn takes 6 seconds. If you have to watch you perform for a minute, that's 10 turns it's gonna take. So you can't use that ability unless you can perform for me
I just had an
for
idea,
a
it's
whole
not gonna
fucking
work.
minute."
He's just found out it doesn't work.
Back into reality. Wait a
Used
minute,
that in
no.
combat before, though, haven't I not? Maybe. Maybe I
Gotta
haven't.
use an ability that only takes 6 seconds.
So, this is Charm Person. Similar thing. You attempt to charm a humanoid. You can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it, which I guess we are.
Yep.
16 to beat.
16.
Okay.
If it fails,
Wisdom.
it is charmed. Yep. Until the spell ends.
One makes it an 11 wisdom saving throw,
Fail.
Well,
and the other makes a 10.
failed as well.
So both the mushroom people have now what? Charmed by you?
Just hold off, guys. I'm breaking out my loot.
The one of the ones that's got like a bloody mouth. And,
I knew there was a
gnawing
reason
on
I
your
carried
ass.
this thing around. We can be friends, you know. We can be mushroom friends, you know. We can be friendly, just like friends that don't fight. We can be friends forever. Ow,
The wisp is just like shocking away, ineffectively shocking
I'm
you in
singing.
the air.
We're
Okay.
best
By the one,
friends
give me a
now.
hickey.
He sees that, looks up, like,
Yeah, cool. So
and starts walking towards you.
Let's all have
Right?
a hug.
It's a charm. Is it then the effects of charm?
Yes.
Right? So
And I have
a
to
charmed
cast it.
creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature. In combat, I'm going to say that they're basically enthralled by you. So they start moving towards you. However, they don't move in a way that harms themselves. So the one that's fallen off your back is not going to move through the ball of fire in the middle. If it does take damage as well, it will be uncharmed. So for the time being, the mushrooms are just enthralled by his performance, and they are actually starting to clap.
That's
Even
it.
though there's still like a lot of chaos going on.
See?
Sure, I shouldn't attack this thing.
Don't attack them. I've got these two covered.
All right, fine.
Sing it. Friendship. It's the best thing. Friendship. That's my 6 seconds.
Well, good job, good spell, effective.
Thank you.
The mushroom's turn is next, but it does nothing but sing. Swarm of undead snakes! One fried snake, looking at Titus and not really particularly enjoy it, looks up to his left and sees Sword instead, and goes,
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, fuck.
and launches itself at
God, just
you.
got rid of that thing.
Cut it. It's a wig.
12 to hit.
Nay.
It is
Does not hit.
It sails over your head and bumps into the flail snail, falling into the center, and it rolls slightly on the floor into your ball of flame and dies.
Okay, nice. Excellent.
Didn't say they were good undead snakes.
I was going to kill it next turn anyway.
Sword, your turn.
All right. First of all, I'm going to cast grease all over that flail snail.
Okay.
Covers the ground, I assume.
Now, is this a concentration spell?
No.
Okay. Was the other one a concentration spell? It is,
Yes.
right? Yep. Okay, cool. Yep.
Slick. Oh, I should probably roll concentration for those bites.
Yeah, you took damage.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Because you're high constitution, right?
Yeah. Constitution save plus the half the amount of damage I take. Each creature standing in the area must succeed on a dex saving throw or fall prone. But I'm not using it for that reason. What I'm going to do is use it as an ignition and move the flaming sphere as my bonus action onto the grease, setting the
Nice.
whole flail snail on fire.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, how much damage does the ball do again, the flaming ball?
The ball is like 2d6.
Okay, so I'll give you an extra d6. Oh, how would the grease... I mean, there's no mechanical... I just want to give you an advantage.
It's not a
because-
mechanical thing, but
So-
I'm basically just using the grease as an ignition.
Yeah, okay, so roll me 3d6.
I'll do it for real, with real dice.
No way.
How dare you?
No way!
I should
They
have used
betrayed
digital
you.
dice.
They betrayed you.
6.
6 incredible artificer damage.
That's a third of what it could have been.
Boom! Oh, the flail snail didn't like that much. And you know what? Another one of its flails fell off. It's now only got 3 attacks. Whoop. Fuck!
I swear it's saying fuck.
It's saying something. I can hear it.
Titus, your go.
Dear
No longer
Lord.
assailed by snakes, Titus looks for his next victim.
What's in front of me?
The flail snail to your left looks to be taking damage from sword,
You're weaker.
whilst you're baffled by the fact that, despite being occasionally shocked, the turtle man has managed to sing a song that the mushroom people seem to like.
Just the mushroom people.
Just the
Yeah,
mushroom people.
just the mushroom.
Well, is there a wisp?
The wisp is
The wisp is the thing that's occasionally popping in and out of existence,
Right,
shocking
okay.
him
Well,
with slight jolts. Oh.
perhaps I put some acid on that fire. I want to... Wait. Chromatic orb.
Yeah.
covered in all the elements.
Acid.
Yep, nice. You got to roll to hit.
Towards... Oh, do I do?
Yeah, so that was like a ball you have to throw. So it's
Yes.
plus,
Chromatic orb.
plus 8 to your d20 roll though.
Okay.
But it's a big,
So,
big boy.
chromatic orb of acid. Let's burn this fucker down with acid. Oh, what's that? 4.
12 total.
12 total.
12 to hit,
That to hit?
or what is it, sorry?
To hit, yeah.
Fails.
Oh. I missed
Chromatic
it.
orb
Ah, there we
briefly
go.
coalesces into shape, but moves towards the snail. The snail's shell, in particular, seems to have special properties to it that seems to somehow absorb or divert some of the magical energy that you cast. However, in this case, it seems to shimmer and then dissipate the ball.
Grasswall.
I did nothing, guys.
Powerful, but
Nothing.
Will of the Wisp has another
It
go at
didn't
shocking
work.
Kapipi. Here we go.
is he targeting the ass again?
He's targeting the
Specific
gaping
detail.
wound that is Kapipi's ass.
Gotcha.
8 to hit, I'm guessing misses, so
Misses.
once again, bounces off your shell.
Not learning that lesson, are they?
Get better.
Okay,
Wisp.
the charm happens again. Was it wisdom saving throw they had to do? So,
Yeah.
this mushroom fails. It is still charmed by you. Kapipi, your go.
Do I have to do anything to keep that charm going, or are they just charmed?
As long as you
No.
don't get hit.
Yeah,
Is it
they do a
concentration? I
saving
don't
throw
think-
each turn, I think,
No, it's
right?
not concentration, it's just
So
them
it's
snapping
been
out
done.
of it.
Yeah.
For an hour now.
You're good now.
That's how long it lasts, yeah.
It says an hour.
Unless
As long
they-
as they don't take damage.
They could snap out of it, yeah.
Yeah, or,
Yeah,
or
that's why I said
each
no.
turn
Yeah.
they'll do a wisdom saving throw, but one of the ones in front of you whose turn it was failed it, so it's still charmed by you.
Yeah.
So they're still just singing the song that you sang them.
Can I then create fear in the wisp?
Yeah, you can scare the wisp.
Yeah, you can scare it.
Okay. I'm going to project the phantasmal image of the creature's worst fears in a 30-foot cone up towards it on a wisdom saving throw, or what?
Yeah.
You must
So-
succeed a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Yeah.
It fails.
While frightened by this spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by
Nice.
the safest available route.
Okay, so 100 feet a turn it can with dash. So you scare the shit out of it, it zips off. For all intents and purposes, the will o' the wisp is gone.
Wow.
Yes.
Very nice. Get a good
Nice
ass.
one.
So will o' the
Scary
wisps are
bastard.
like the disembodied soul of things. So it used to be alive, and you showed it something that truly terrified it. In this case, it was a lost sailor, and it saw all of its crewmates drown. So right now, it feels as though it's drowning. So it flings itself as far as it possibly can from any source of
Damn.
water. It's gone.
Ah,
Ha!
why not?
Got him.
Good job, Kapipi.
Thank you, DM.
Next up, the other enthralled mushroom does a wisdom saving throw of 12.
No.
It
continues to sing your happy little song. Sword, you'll go.
I'm going to run at the flail snail and just whack it with my Morning Star and apply, I think Green Flame Blade is
Creeper blade!
an action. So yeah, I brandish the weapon used in the spell casting, make a melee attack. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects, and you can use green fire to leap from the target to a different creature within 5 feet. And
You don't want anything to do that.
there's nothing there. So, okay, I'll just do a regular Morning Star attack then.
Yep.
And if the flail snail doesn't move, it's going to take fire damage as well.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit it.
It hits.
And 7 points of Morningstar damage.
Now you said the fire damage is only on its turn if it doesn't move,
If it
right?
ends its turn on fire, but I assume because I covered it in grease and fire,
Gonna have disadvantage to move.
gonna be hard to move away from fire that's covering it, right?
Good point. In fact, I'm gonna say it can't. Covered in flame.
So at the end of its turn, it's 2d6 fire damage,
Okay.
basically.
You doing anything else?
Laughing,
Very good.
warming my hands on its fire.
It is the flail snail's go. Burning in rage. It decides to stay where it is, stand its ground. Driven mad by the spores in the air, it attempts to attack Sword once again.
Hello.
Flail! It flails. 21.
Yeah, that will hit that.
9 damage.
Fuck.
I'm gonna kill you. You're going to kill me. Another hit. 14.
Doesn't hit. No, it does hit, sorry.
4 damage.
Okay, not bad.
Third and final swing of his flail.
Shit, this is really fucking me up, actually.
17 damage. Sorry, 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
3 damage.
Oh my god, I'm so close to death.
I'm going to kill you.
off, it really hurts.
Even if I burn. Right now it takes 2d6 of damage.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
All right.
You heard it, you bastard.
4 points of fire.
Fuck yeah! You'll die in like 3 or 4 years. 14, right? Okay, 4 points of damage. Your fire is pathetic.
Oh, really mean.
Oh, it breaks free from. Wait, hold on. One of the are both mushrooms still there? Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what it says here. I just had to double check. It breaks free of your spell. And then one just leaps onto you, Kapipi, and tries to
back on the
attack
ass.
you.
Back on the ass again.
He's going to hit you. He's rolled an 8.
You just glide off my shell.
It bounces its dome-like head off your shell. It tries again, and thunk, once again. It can't hit you. It misses both times. Kapipi, it's your go.
Okay, so if he's out of my spell, I'm going to try and use Dissonant Whisper on him.
Okay.
Which is, I whisper a discordant melody, a very beautiful one, that only one creature of my choice within range can hear, racking it in terrible pain.
Okay.
You must make a wisdom saving throw of 16. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 of psychic damage.
It fails. Roll your damage.
Plus 1d6 for every slot above first, and I'm doing it at 4th level, so I guess that's 3.
It would say next to it if you just dismiss that. Yeah, it'll be whatever that is there.
Oh, so I'm doing 6d6.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's taking 6d6 of psychic damage.
Yep, roll 6d6.
26.
26.
26.
And the dome of its head just explodes. All right.
Holy crap.
For a moment, it hears this whisper, tries to shake it off, and then its mushroomy head just bursts, and
That's as close as I've got.
the chunks of mushroom and spore go everywhere
Tasty.
as its head just explodes and it dies instantly.
Haha.
Brutal.
Good job, Kapipi.
Thank you, DM.
Next up is the other mushroom. Will he break free from his
Come on,
favorite
friend.
song?
We're still friends.
He won't break free from it.
He's
dancing away.
We end this.
He sees his friend explode.
Just walk away from it.
He dances more intensely, trying to deal with the horrors that he's seeing. friends.
Friendship forever.
Sword, your go.
I'm going to shoot the bastard flail snail.
Shoot it. Kill it.
It's a 20 to hit,
Yep, it hits.
and I'm doing a considerable damage of 9 points.
Add another d10 to that roll.
Okay. I will. With pleasure. That's a 1.
Oh, for God's sake. He's trying.
So 10 damage, yeah?
10 damage.
Trying to help. Those dice don't want it.
It's a d12. I could get like
Yeah.
12.
Could get 12.
You didn't.
You didn't though, did you? Because you suck at rolling dice.
Yeah.
Why aren't you good at rolling dice?
I wish I was better at rolling dice.
We've tried.
He's so angry.
It's hard. They're pesky
My
buggers.
flaming sphere is just remaining on the flail snail.
Oh yeah, so there's another do
I'm
2d6.
going to basically I should have been doing this. I can move the sphere and slam it into it every time.
Oh, can you?
So 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6. I mean, it's not moving, so.
8.
Okay, that does it.
That does it.
That does it. The flail still.
disgusting.
Snail's back on the menu, boys.
The snail, in a moment of sheer pain, attempts to reach you one more time with its flail before succumbing to the fiery hell that you've coated it in. Death by 1,000 cuts. It dies, slumps down, and its beautiful, pearlescent, iridescent shell slumps towards you, and it dies. The last remaining enemy is currently charmed. I will take you out of initiative whilst you decide exactly what you want to do with this very friendly, happy little mushroom.
Oh God, he's going to be like that for nearly an hour.
Friendship.
Just leave him.
Should we just
Leave him
spare
there
him and just leave him?
Is he going to come after us after an hour?
There's still flames, just like the snail is still burning, right? It's like a tire
it
fire.
stinks.
Dark plumes of smoke
I mean,
are going
We
up
should
into
move
the air.
quickly. It smells.
I
I don't like the smell.
Let's just leave him as a loose end.
All right.
That's what you need, isn't it?
Leave him
You
there.
might need to rest, I think.
I'm going to
time for a
dismiss that
long
flaming sphere.
rest.
You can dismiss the flaming sphere.
There's still a grease fire.
It's still a
I need a long
black,
rest.
smoky grease fire.
We could use this as a little campfire. I say little, it's a big fucking flail snail fire. But we could.
We should probably move away though, because this is gonna wear off. on this
no,
guy. Like,
yeah.
if we go somewhere where he can't find us and set up camp somewhere,
Right.
You
maybe
could
there's
just tie him to a tree or put a bag over his head.
Yeah, just bang him.
Let's tie him up.
gonna tie him up.
You could put him in the
Put
hole.
him in the hole.
Yeah, let's put him in the hole.
He's gonna. Oh, wait,
Oh,
he
he's
can't
gonna-
breathe.
That's perfect.
Wow.
That's
Outside our mind, eh?
that'll tie up that
Okay.
loose end.
And maybe we can eat him later.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Mushroom stew.
We'll see what handsome Andy can come up
him-
with.
So
Whack,
I'm
whack.
going to say that I'm going to say that you can put him up to the edge of the hole, but he wouldn't jump in because it would harm him. So you're going to have to push him.
I'm gonna push him.
Okay. Kick.
You go,
Okay.
then you just
whip that back up again.
pick it back up. Mushroom in the hole. He should suffocate in about 10 minutes, and you guys are going to have dead mushroom man in your hole.
Boys, I am
Job done. Well done,
We
everybody.
did it.
fucked up.
I would suggest you take a long rest
We
here.
will here.
You can set up camp. You've killed everything dangerous in the vicinity. It all came towards you when you first moved in. So
Shotgun sleeping in the shell.
now the
it's so
shell
slimy.
is actually really quite special.
Oh.
It has anti-magical properties.
Wow.
So the small shell is sort of pearlescent in nature, and it has the chance to absorb and reflect offensive spells. So you think you might be able to actually harness
it.
this or use it for something if
Into
you're
a
interested.
shield.
You could have a shell like me.
Yeah.
Why don't we replace your shell?
Jesus,
We
that's going to
burden
be some
ourselves by
advanced surgery.
carrying tons and tons of
I'm,
lead on
kind
our
of
back.
attached to it, like literally, biologically. But
How
one
about
of you
we-
guys could have a shell.
We could, let's repurpose this
We
shell.
could flip it upside down, put wheels on it, and use it as a cart, and you can carry us around, Kapipi.
Yeah,
Like a pram.
Yeah.
yeah.
We could do that if that's what you want.
All right, I'll keep
long as we keep
burning.
the shell.
I'll let the snail burn out
Yeah.
so that we can kind of
Let this
clean out the
tire
inside.
fire burn.
And I'm going to start
Let
carving
that
out
dirty burn.
a shelter in one of the stalks of a mushroom.
Lovely. Yeah, this is a really good terrain for creating your own shelter.
Yeah.
It's warm and pleasant. It's spory, but you're already used to that by now. You guys have some wild, wild dreams. Let me put it that way. And here we will end part 2 of session 11 of Booty, High Seas, Low Expectations. We hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. It was pretty funny. Well,
good.
exciting, bizarre. And we will be continuing this next time. Thanks for watching to our audience live on twitch.tv/hatfilms. And thank you for listening or watching. Viewer in the future, we're talking to them in the future.
In the
Time
present.
travel right now.
crazy.
Yeah, from the past.
We're time traveling. But yeah, you guys are doing good, doing well. You're
Sweet.
using your abilities well. Apart from, the short rest ability. Remember that one.
Sure.
You say remember, I never learnt it.
Well, I'm not
But
saying
now
I
I
know.
know.
Now you know.
Yeah, I'll send you a briefing file for all the mechanics of D&D that you have to learn.
Just read the book.
Just
It's
read
a
the book,
weekend
man.
read.
Just
read all
I
the
feel,
read the
I
book.
feel like there's maybe one of us that would have known that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah, Ross.
Come on, next time, maybe
Apologies.
help us out a little.
God damn it, the wizard's meant to be the smart one.
But equally, I feel like you didn't have to get so angry at me.
Did you?
Yeah, I felt like shouted at there. I felt like,
I feel like I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Well, the thing
supporting us,
is,
patrons.
thanks, Patreons.
Much
we hope you
appreciated.
too have learned through extreme violence. You're not going to make that mistake again, are you? That's the thing. You may
I
feel that my
certainly won't.
reaction was angry.
It wasn't just
but
me that made that mistake.
It's
though.
left an imprint, which you're lucky isn't physical. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to have. Can we turn the lights off for him? I need to get my beating stick. We're going to do that off cam.
Not again.
He's going to get the fireball on.
Bye,
and burn us
everyone.
with hot rods.
Stop describing exactly how I do it.
That's why the lights are out.
Turning the fireball
All you can see is the menacing glow of a hot rod in the
Here it
dark.
comes.
Yeah, anyway, cheers everyone. See you later. We don't beat each other up, I promise.
Bye.
Only in the theatre of the mind. Bye. The abuse is only mental.
And to Kevin.
And very much to Kevin.
really is.